I didn't start dating myself because it was trendy. I started because I had a tendency to lose myself in all of my relationships. And somehow, solo dating became the thing that kept my whole life on track. And honestly, I didn't expect it to work this well. I want to yap about how solo dating keeps me on track with my goals and how it can do the same for you. And if you don't yet know what your goals are, that's okay, because solo dating can help with that too. So let's get into it. When I first started dating myself, it was because I had gotten out of a long-term relationship and I felt like I had lost myself completely. I no longer felt like I knew who I was or what I wanted, what I liked and didn't like, and so I decided that if I was ever going to get lost in a relationship again, it would be one with myself. Since recovering a sense of self, I've learned so much about what I want my life to look like. And more importantly, I've learned how to figure it out, how to create enough space to hear the little voice of desire inside of me. And in order to share it with you, we need to go back to the beginning. If you're still at the beginning of your self-love journey, chances are you're living in overwhelm. And it's important to know that this is not exactly the time for self-discovery. This is more the time to be slow and gentle with yourself. You don't need to fix anything just yet. All you need to do is sit with the feelings. Whatever comes up, just feel it, process it, and don't make yourself feel bad for it. Kicking yourself while you're down isn't pushing you to be better. It's just bullying. I had to let myself feel sad, I had to cry, I had to get angry and then sad again. And when that phase was finally over, I had to let myself feel numb. That part was probably the most frustrating, because I felt like if I was finally over it, then I should be happy. But you never should feel anything. You feel what you feel. Allow it. Because the more you allow yourself to feel what you actually need to, the quicker you'll get to the good part. So once you've gotten most of your feelings out of the way, you can finally begin to make space for listening to the little voice in your head that says things like, you know what would be fun? Learning a new language, or taking a dance class, or trying a new recipe. And because I schedule weekly solo dates, I'm able to stay connected to my priorities. And when I say solo dating, I don't just mean grabbing a coffee by myself. I mean spending intentional time alone in ways that keep me connected to my life. Because the better connected I am to myself, the better I can connect to the people and things that matter in my life to me. So for me, solo dating works because I've created a simple rhythm around it. When planning my solo dates, I take a lot of inspiration from the weekly readings and tasks in The Artist Way, which I am redoing for a third time. Then I keep a running list on my notes app of all the things that I'd like to do on these solo dates. And I like to keep this list organized by category. I have creative dates. I have dates to get in touch with my body, like physical dates, like workout classes. I have dates to reconnect with nature and dates to grow intellectually. I even have dates that I can do for little to no money at home. But you can make whatever categories work for you. These are just the ones I tend to come back to most. Having these organized categories on this list can help you plan your solo dates according to what your weeks look like. So if you're having a busy week and your mental capacity is a little bit lower, maybe you can plan an easier date, like reading at a cafe or turning your bedroom into a movie theater for the night. That's one of my favorites. Or maybe you're having a really chill week and you have the time and space for a bigger, badder date. So maybe you drive out to the beach, read on the beach for a little bit, and then try a new restaurant in an area that you're not usually spending time in. Either way, categorizing these dates will make it a lot easier to be able to plan what dates you're doing and when. Speaking of when, I think it's really important to set aside a specific day for your solo dates. I used to have a Me Monday every week, but life got busy and I found myself continually pushing my Me Mondays over to Tuesdays, so now my solo dates happen every Tuesday. Because if you can't stay consistent with this, it'll be exponentially harder to be able to make these habits actually stick. So pick one specific day that you dedicate to this journey every week. If you have to move it one week, not the end of the world. But the more consistent you are, the greater the outcome and the effects will actually be. Organizing and prioritizing my solo dates in this way actually helps me to stay on track with my goals and my routines. It keeps me emotionally checked in when life gets a little busy, so that I don't abandon my goals. And eventually, if you're really good, some of your solo dates might actually start to feel like a part of your routine, something you do almost on autopilot. For example, when I first started, my solo dates included a lot of hot yoga and dance classes. Now that I've been on this journey for a while, they kind of feel like autopilot, like something I do because It's just part of my weekly routine, like going to the grocery store. And having these autopilot routines kind of set in place, it really made me want to expand on my solo dates just a little bit further. And that's the cool part of this journey is your dates will expand as you grow and as you change. And I feel like that's kind of how we build the life that we want to be living. And the more solo dates you go on, the more self-awareness you'll cultivate. And with more self-awareness, you can create clearer goals. With clearer goals, you can set better systems in place to actually achieve those goals. Groundbreaking, right? Because carving out this intentional time isn't just about learning to have more fun, though that is a huge plus. It's about creating a space for self-discovery and identity building in order to create the life that you genuinely enjoy living, even when things get kind of busy. So if you've been feeling a little off track and out of whack lately, don't beat yourself up about it. Maybe this is your sign to carve out some time for a solo date this week. Or start even smaller by just taking the time to build out the list of solo dates that you'd like to go on and building out your categories for each of these dates. Taking the time for yourself is one of the most important things you can do for your long-term happiness. And know that you're not alone in this. Everybody experiences this to some degree, this sense of feeling lost and disconnected, but you're not alone in it. So if you're also in your self-discovery era, just know that you're always welcome here. I'm rooting for you. Okay. Till next time. Love ya. Oh my god. But focus. Do what you need to do. Out of way. Oh my god. I'm really procrastinating this. I feel like this is the last thing I want to be doing right now. Come on, Ash. Come on, Ash. Anyways. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job. But it's fine. We do it anyway, because you get better as you go.